Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dangeles. Welcome back, and in this video I am going to be showcasing the Chinese Mythology mashup pack that just got released today as a part of the Title Update 34 content update on console Minecraft here on Xbox One, Xbox 360, and the Wii U, and then the PS3 and the PS4 as well. So I'm going to be showcasing the whole map. I'm just going to fly around and do a tour of it. I'm also going to showcase some of the blocks of the texture pack and a couple of other things as well. So I want to start off this video by saying that I have some codes to give away in this video. So at the end, I'm going to be putting some codes on the screen, and I guess it'll be kind of like a first come first serve thing. So I'll place the 3 codes on the screen at the end of the video. The first 3 people to plug the code into their redeem code thing on their console will get them. So hopefully you win it, and stay tuned to the end of the video for that. So let's go ahead and get started with the tour. First things first, I want to just take a look at some of the blocks in the inventory. I'm just going to pick out some of the blocks that I think look really nice. And it doesn't really matter, based off, what type of block it is, whether it's like usable or not. But I definitely want to take a look at a few things that really caught my eye right away. Starting off with iron blocks, we're going to take a look at those. I think all of the clays look very, very nice. Let's go ahead and take, that's not what I wanted to click on. Let's go ahead and take a look at birch leaves. And let's see, there was another block in here that I really liked. I believe it was, no, not that. It was, here we go. Magenta stained clay. Or, wait, what was that? Magenta stained glass, I should say. And then we have the armors right here, which I'm going to go ahead and throw on some diamond armor because I think it looks pretty cool. And maybe if we get like a samurai sword or something like that, I don't know. But I think those are the 4 or 5 blocks there that really caught my eye right off the bat. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. First off, let me throw on some armor here, see how I look. It's kind of like making me look cross-eyed a little bit, but anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at these blocks here. We got the iron bars to start things off. Really like these. I just like the design on it. I think it would be very cool for windows, honestly, amongst other things. We can even use it for fencing. Very, very cool block. Love that one. That's probably my favorite in the master pack. It's definitely cool because I don't normally use iron blocks, or iron bars, I should say. Next up, we have the birch leaves, which are kind of like cherry blossom leaves from like those cherry blossom trees that are just so beautiful in China. And obviously, we have one on display right here, and we have a much bigger one to take a look at in a little bit. And then last but not least, we have some magenta stained glass, which I just really like the design on it, and it's a block that I don't normally use very often, but if I were to build something in this texture pack, I'd definitely utilize it. So with those 3, those are just a couple of blocks, 3 blocks that I really caught my attention, but there are many more blocks to showcase, and I think the best way to showcase them is to fly around the world. So one thing I want to say about this thing, I think they captured the theme very well. I thought they did the exact same thing on the Greek mythology mashup pack. I think 4J Studios is they're very good builders, honestly. Their build team at their studio, they're really good builders for developers. I have to give them a lot of credit, and they really did a great job capturing the theme of this Chinese mythology world. And another great way to capture it was with the music. Oh my god, the music in this is just absolutely beautiful. It really reminds me of like Avatar, Avatar: The Last Airbender, which is one of my favorite shows. And it kind of has that vibe to it, and it is just a very, very beautiful soundtrack for this mashup pack. But I'm just gonna fly around and comment on some things. I'm not gonna go into too much detail, obviously, because you could check it out on your own. There's a trial version of this, so you don't have to buy it if you don't want. Again, like I said, I'm gonna have some codes for you guys later on in the video. But this is a cool area of the map. Again, I'm not really too well versed on my Chinese mythology history, so I'm not really gonna know what all this stuff is called per se, but I'll still try to make some comments on it. Over here, looks like we got some sort of like dojo or something like that. I really do like these Chinese gates out in front. It just looks fantastic. It's just exactly what I would picture when thinking about something like this. So again, I can't say enough about it. Amazing job. I really like this area. This is one of my favorite builds on the world. I'll be showing you guys my absolute favorite build in a little bit, but let's go ahead and fly around a little bit more to take a look at some things. Let's start off here with the dragon sculpture. So there's a couple of these around the world. First one being right here. I know there's some sort of secret to this that I just haven't spotted yet, but really, really cool. I mean, just an incredible organic build here. This is something I don't really do very often. This is not my expertise in Minecraft, but the 4J Studios, the developers, they killed it. Fantastic job building this. I honestly, like, it really does give me inspiration to build something like this. I've never really done organic builds in Minecraft before, and I'm always so amazed by them. And to see the developers be able to do it, I'm like starting to think I need to take this challenge on myself and try to build something like this. Fantastic, really great job capturing like that Chinese dragon design. Moving on over here, I'm pretty sure that this is the Great Wall of China. You know, if I can't recognize this, then I just need to, you know, stop playing right now. But very cool though. I do like this. It's honestly like one of the most fascinating things in like the real world. It's like how long that wall actually is. Like, it's honestly like insane. They have a small little portion of it right here. I don't think they can make it as long as it is in real life for obvious reasons. And it kind of wraps all the way around over here to the panda surrounded by the bamboo. This build's fun, man. I like this one. It just reminds me of some funny things. But you got the panda. He's got the bamboo. This guy's just in his happy place. He's just chilling. He looks like he's in total zen. But we'll leave him be. Again, the wall just kind of continues all the way around. It wraps over to the mesa biome, which is guarded by another one of these dragon sculptures. And this one is a little bit skinnier than the other one, I noticed. But I love the serpent design of those Chinese dragons in mythology. Very cool. He's got his claw kind of wrapped around the mountain here, kind of just snaking over the landscape. And he's got this really cool tail as well. So I can't really say too much about this. This is one of those builds where it kind of just speaks for itself. I just kind of have to, you know, look at it. It's a very, it's fantastic. I can't say much about it other than that. So I'm going to quickly turn off my HUD. I don't really need it on. And by the way, that Chinese mythology logo right there, I like that. That looks very nice. I like the coloring on it. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Let's move on to some other things. We got kind of like this castle up on the top of this hill here in the middle of the water. And again, it utilizes the iron bars very well, which I believe is one of my favorite blocks in this particular texture pack. And this was like kind of where I noticed earlier when I was doing my first fly around. The iron bars look fantastic on this build, but overall though, like, look at this, guys. This is amazing. I honestly don't know which one's better. As far as like my favorite mashup pack, you know, obviously it's Skyrim, but you know, I'm a little biased. Skyrim is one of my favorite games of all time, combined with Minecraft, which is also one of my favorite games. So it's kind of just like taking my two favorite games and mixing it into one. So the Skyrim mashup pack will always be #1 for me. But I would say this one is probably tied with the Greek mythology mashup pack in terms of just like, it's an incredible build. Like, these things just keep getting better and better every single time, you know, they make a new one. By the way, I think this is uncharted territory. I could be wrong. There could be something over here, but I don't think there is. I think that's just extra land. So let's go ahead and move back this way and see what else we can find. I know there's plenty more things to take a look at. I'm going to try to cover everything in this video. Obviously, I might accidentally miss some things. We're just going to have to see. Over here, we kind of have this desert ruin up here on the side of this desert hill. Pretty cool. I'm not exactly sure what this is supposed to be, but I really do like it. I think this is something that, you know, I feel like this would be really fun to be in this area in survival. It has a very cool theme to it. I don't know really what to, or how to put my finger on it, but I really like it. It's really cool. And then we have another dragon up here. This is the red one. And this one I think is probably the scariest. If you look at him straight on, he just looks like he is absolutely ready to eat you and maybe, you know, burn you with his, you know, fiery breath before he does that. So, very cool. And also they have these, those like gates on the mountains. I think that's a real life thing, which I think is really, really cool. So they kind of have those on each one of these peaks heading towards this next city over here, which I'm imagining this is some sort of, you know, mythology, obviously. I mean, it is the Chinese mythology mashup pack, but there is a palace up here floating on the clouds. I'm not, again, I don't know exactly what this represents in Chinese mythology. I'd be interested in learning though, because it's a pretty cool build. I really like that. Obviously it's based off something, so some sort of city in the clouds, which is really cool. And I love the lily pads in this texture pack. They definitely add a nice theme to it. I mean, I just can't say enough about this. I honestly shouldn't even bother talking about this. I mean, it speaks for itself. I should just fly around at this point. It's an incredible build. Over here we have just some miscellaneous things in the swamp biome. Got this little house on top of the hill. Pretty interesting. And then over here, I almost forgot about this. I kind of have this white and red city thing. Again, I don't know exactly what this is supposed to be. I don't want to come across as like an idiot in this video, not knowing what this stuff is if it's obvious to anybody. But I'd be interested to know exactly, what this is supposed to represent, whether it's some sort of like castle or dojo or something. I really don't know, but let's go ahead and move on to some other things. We definitely have a few more things we can take a look at. First off, we got to fly over here. Let's see. Okay, let's see. That is the entrance to this like city in the clouds. We have the lion sculptures out front, which I think are really cool. And oh yeah, let's take a look at this over here. Look at this, guys. Got this big temple. This dude's just chilling on his throne or something. I like this guy. I don't know. He's just kind of tucked away and behind the mountain. It took me actually, when I first flew through this, I didn't even notice him right away. So it was kind of funny. But anyway, flying over this hill, and there's like this whole like kind of walkway up through here as well. So I'm imagining there's some sort of like secret chest on this. I'm not gonna bother looking for those, but I'm sure there are some secrets hidden throughout this mashup pack. And speaking of secrets and hiding, we are going to be doing some hide and seek videos on this build very soon, so stay tuned for that as well. On the side of the mountain here, we have this scaffolding design. I'm not exactly sure what this is either, but it's very, very cool. And I don't know if are these like houses in here or something? Is like inhabitants? I have no idea, but it's definitely a unique design. Never seen really anything like this before. So there's like kind of like these little cells up here. I don't know what this is actually supposed to be, but the fences are red, which is I think a great theme as well. So again, I mean, what can I say, guys? It's just an amazing build. I believe this is where we started right over here, so I think we've done pretty much the full wrap around. But the last thing I want to show you guys for sure is my favorite part of the entire build, and that is the gigantic cherry blossom tree. Okay, this is awesome. By far my favorite part of the build. I love those types of trees, and they nailed it. Look at that. It's beautiful. Can't say enough about it, or really I shouldn't be saying anything, honestly. It speaks for itself. But I believe that's it for the Chinese mashup pack, the Chinese mythology mashup pack. I'm sure I missed some things, but again, there is a free trial for it, so you can check out the world in full detail yourself. You just can't save if you're looking to build something on it. Let me just go ahead and fly over here a little bit to this corner. I just want to check over here just to see if I missed anything. I might have skipped over something over in this kind of area of the map. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. We have the jungle temple. That is not of significance. Kind of have these cool jungle hills in here. I do like this. I don't know if this is custom or not. This has got to be custom because I've never seen a jungle like this before. This is just phenomenal stuff. And then we have the mega taiga, and yes, we're heading back over to the city in the clouds. So it looks like we covered everything. And guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. We got a couple more things to do. I'm going to do the giveaway in just a second. One thing I want to show you guys real quick that actually relates to this is a build that I did a little over a year ago. I actually created my own, I guess it's not really a Chinese style. I really tried to make it more Japanese, but it actually does kind of look similar to that. So maybe I was completely wrong in what I was originally planning. So maybe I built some sort of Chinese mythology temple or something like that. But regardless, check it out. So here's what my temple looked like in the default texture pack, which was the texture pack I originally built it for. And then here's what it looks like in the Chinese mythology texture pack. So it looks awesome. It looks really cool. I love the green roof, which I believe is spruce wood. And it's really cool. The only thing that I wish I could change was the pink wool here. So I actually use pink wool for these trees because I was actually trying to do like the cherry blossom design. So now I could actually switch it out for actual birch leaves, and it would make it looking like an actual cherry blossom tree instead of some sort of gift wrapped Christmas present. But it's really cool to look at a build that I've had here for a while. Like I built this thing like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, and now there's actually a mashup pack that almost fits it like better than the default, which is what I originally built it for. So really cool. It's cool to see one of my old builds kind of be revitalized here. So Let's go ahead and move back over to the Chinese mashup pack world, and let's finish this up with the giveaway. So I'm here with my panda friends on the Chinese Mythology mashup pack. This is actually polar bears reskinned on this texture pack, which is just really cool. I mean, who doesn't love some pandas? But anyway, guys, I want to thank you very much for watching this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. And now let's get to this giveaway. So I have 3 codes that I'm going to be putting on the screen right now, and these codes are for Xbox One only, by the way. So you have Xbox One, try to plug these codes into your redeem codes, and you might just be lucky enough to get a free version of the Chinese mashup pack and the Chinese texture pack and everything that comes with it. So guys, thank you so much for the support, and also thank you to 4J Studios for providing me those codes. And hopefully whoever gets it, hopefully you have fun on it. And guys, that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a like rating if you did enjoy it. I'll be putting up a hide and seek video with my friends later this week on this mashup pack. Should be a lot of fun, so stay tuned for that, guys. And thank you so much for watching, everybody. I think I said that like 4 times, so let's just go ahead and end this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.